Hello everybody and welcome back to Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Oh, my stuff's already messing up. Excellent. Okay, anyway, we finished Thessera, so we now are going back to report. I believe we're going back to Dargonas in order to report back and make sure, tell them that the tithing's okay, that it's under new management, yada yada yada. We damn near killed everybody up in there, so definitely new leadership available. And then we have the Orcelios to deal with, I believe, is what we also have to do there. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and level everyone up here, everyone but Dogue. Because Dogue is fine. Dogue is dandy. So we do get one of these here. Crit zone. Use a stratagem on the backline area. Grants allies 8% increased critical hit chance. No, thank you. I think... weren't we gonna do something with him? I'm already stupid. We can get Aldari equipment. What is this? Arachnoid dragnet? Area attacks with a webber. Create a webbed area? Huh. Weird. No, it wasn't. It was someone else. Oh, man. I've already forgotten who I wanted to have cool weaponry. Was it Cabela? Was it Cabela that I wanted the Aldari stuff so we can put some cool swords on her or something like that? I don't recall. Oh, I should really write this shit down, huh? Drukari weapons. Dual weapon combat, no. Durable knotting? Enemies immobilized or slow by the Weber. Okay, what is up with all this new Weber stuff? Echo pulse? Enemies hit by the character's arc rifle suffer number of Echo Pulse stacks equal to 10% of the damage dealt. Those stacks last until the end of combat. What the fuck is an Echo Pulse? At the start of its turn, the creature suffers number of Echo Pulse stacks shock damage with int divided by 2% armor penetration. Cool. Well, that's good to know. Liturgy of Insulation? What? If allies become the secondary targets of this character's arc rifle, they do not suffer damage. That's pretty good. I will say. That kind of makes the arc weapon really solid, in my opinion. Is that worth using a whole frickin' thing? Overclocking module. Whenever this character hits a target with an arc rifle, the radius of the area where additional targets are affected is increased by 1. I think we're going to go ahead and just take the Liturgy of Insulation. That way we can't hit our friends with the arc rifle. And maybe there's better arc rifles. Arc rifle's pretty solid right now, TBH. Even though we don't really use it. We could have used it for that last fight, honestly. And then we have another one we can choose here. Maybe we do the overclocking module now. Plasma overcharge, extra damage ignores the target's deflection. Plasma bank, plasma weapon expert. Plasma weapon proficiency. Overpower. These are crazy, bro. Firing heavy weapons. Yeah, I mean, what is Cider? This character's first attack with the Weber. God, stop with the Weber. Sticky webbing. Staggering jolt. Hit by the arc rifle must pass a toughness resistance test and suffer +1 to arc shock for 2 rounds. I guess we'll just buff our arc damage here. He just gets the 1. Formidable distraction. Resilient beacon. Additional increase armor and parry. Do I even use the resilient beacon all that much? I don't even know what that is, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Hold on. Unyielding beacon. I don't recall using this all that much, but I probably should. Each attack against the Vanguard grants them +1 stack of unyielding beacon. Each stack increases the resolve by +1 up to a maximum of +15. All allies in the 2-cell radius around the Vanguard get 1/5 of the bonus. Temporary wounds applied to the Vanguard now stack. Not only remain stacked until the start of the Vanguard's turn. Okay. So it's just whenever he gets hit. And honestly, it would be so much better if he had some sort of taunt. It'd be much better if he had some sort of taunt. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything super good. Shield Master, but I'd have to get rid of the dual-handed blade, which I'm not really looking to do, because honestly, those slap so fucking hard. Fire damage suffered from this character currently immobilized. Suffered by enemies currently immobilized, slowed, or by this character, Weber. God damn it. Ooh, residual charge. I didn't see that. Whenever this character hits a target with the arc rifle, they gain +1 residual charge stack. When reaching 10 stacks, they immediately gain an additional attack with the arc rifle. Once the effect is triggered, these stacks are removed. That's cool. Get a whole extra attack with the arc rifle? That's sick. But we need more... Yeah, there's a lot of weapon stuff, but there's not a lot of melee stuff, unfortunately. Enemies with a 5-cell radius, while brace effect lasts, suffer 20% weapon skill and ballistic skill. That's really good, because we use that all the time. Why have I not gotten this, actually? That's crazy. I'll take it now. Cassia. Nerves of Steel, is that something we want in? They gain +1 more when the Master Tactician loses momentum. Okay, yeah. Tactical advantage equal to the number of enemies. That's interesting. I don't know if that really helps, honestly. Master Tactician deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 20% more wounds for targets when they are left less than 50%. I guess that's okay. All the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician has 7 more stacks of tactical advantage. Interesting. Blood Augury. Augury, right? Anyway. Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer 11% more damage from any source of warp damage. The bonus damage stacks, yeah, we don't need bonus warp damage. None of our characters deal warp damage. Holy shit, there's so much. Just for the Navigator. Resistance tests with their willpower, highest base character stats, such... Okay. -10 penalty to next resistance test. Enemies moved by the Navigator's powers suffer +4 damage for every 1 cell they moved. Veil degradation is reduced by 1. uses a navigator power. That's sick. That's actually amazing. Holy hell. Executioner. Anatomy expert, I believe. Yeah, uses Medicaid instead of toughness. Would that actually help her? So her toughness is 60. Her Medicaid is 88. So she would gain wounds from that. Which she kind of fucking needs, let's be real. Yeah, she gained 10 wounds from that. That's crazy. That's so good. And I'm a fucking idiot, because didn't I just say I needed the Xenos lore on her, because I needed to... God, I'm so stupid. God, I'm actually trash terrible. I was just talking about it, and I already... Epic. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in Telsane radius have their agility reduced. Whenever the bounty hunter is attacked in melee range for the first time since the end of their turn, they automatically dodge that attack and move one cell in the opposite direction. That's really good for her, actually. And then Solomorn. Available common talents or available talents? Oh. Okay. Auto-medicate. If the Cybermaster suffers from any of those damage over time, the level is reduced by -5. That's cool. Autonomous medkit. Familiar's maximum wounds are increased. I think the guy is good. Whenever the Overseer hits the same target right after the Cybermassive in battle mode, standby hits it. The Overseer attacks always score critical hits. Meh. I don't really use that. I like the more apprehend ability. All allies, excluding Xenos in the current party, gain +5 to the same characteristic that was chosen for Humanity's Finest. What did you choose for Humanity's Finest? Shit. Was it this? Humanity's Finest, +10. So everyone would get a +5 to toughness. Which, I mean, is it bad? Let's be real. Everybody +5 to toughness is pretty good. I think that's overall good. Law and Order. Dun, 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 dun. Allies in a 3-cell radius around the arbitrator deal 10% more damage. That's pretty good. That's really good because he is up there with the shotgun, so that would mean he probably does a lot of damage. He would probably increase Cabela and Abelard's damage. Let's go with that. And then everybody else can wait. Let's go ahead and go to the Coronis Expanse. Into the void here. Now we're going to warp here. Lord Captain, we have visitors on the bridge seeking an audience. Your presence is required. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go again. What do you want? Better not be something stupid or else I'm going to have some people killed, bro. Just kidding. I'm not like that. I'm never like that. Whoa, okay. Heyo, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's with all the cheering? Thank you, thank you. No autographs, please. No flash photography. Your lordship, the high factotum, bows low. Every few moments, Danrog brings a perfume cloth to his face. but his expression remains obscureness. I don't even know what the fuck that word is. Members of your crew have made a request to allow them to proclaim their most profound devotion to the Lord Captain personally. Young man. Lower deck rabble. Why did you slide in a position like that? That was so weird. A man in a worn uniform bows awkwardly. Your Highness, your gracious Lord Captain, please let me speak on behalf of the whole crew and everyone and express our gratitude to you officially, so to speak. The kind of leader you are, the way you treat people, it's now known in every corner of the expanse, from Footfall to the poorest, dirtiest, most unremarkable planet. All praise your dedication to the human spirit and goodwill. Everyone wants to serve under your command. There's no end to the volunteers. So the other day, when we were clearing out an abandoned sector for new living quarters, we found a forgotten vault right in the blige of the ship, literally beneath our feet. Oh, it turned out the vault had some centuries-old weapons in it. They looked a bit odd, but they're powerful for sure. The good tech priest helped with the assembly and construction, consecration of the weapons, and now you can strike down your enemies with even greater might. Your lordship, apart from the weapons, the crew has sent one more find to the bridge as a token of their eternal gratitude. A most ancient mechanism, which our tech priests have dubbed the Celestium Observatorum. Alas, the machine spirit refuses to heed their rites, which makes the device more symbolic and aesthetic than practical in purpose. Do you wish to see it? Of course. Cool. The fuck is it? Oh, who popped up there? Why is my screen black? Okay. It's those guys? Looms over the deck. While the spirit of the machine ancient mechanism is gone silent forever, the words intrinsically described on the frame serve as a source of resolve. A keen gaze sunders the darkness of bloom and deceit and reduces all corruption to ash. Oh, okay, this is just, you just smack dab in the middle of the bridge, huh? Okay, cool. Right next to Jai. Whatever. Okay. Thank you, fellas. What was the weapons? I missed the weapons, I think. I don't recall what the weapons were that they gave us. We got some unknown ships and 2 planets, that's it? Wow, okay. Little system here. Never mind, we've got some unidentified ruins. We're taking everybody. Let's check them out. Uh-oh. This looks chaotic. All right.
I hope the Domin bringing a Xenos into his retinue is some kind of elaborate trap.
No, it's not.
Completed.
Okay. Uncover the pattern. All right, hold up. So this looks to be... Yo, look at this Xeno shit. Okay. There's like a... That honestly looks like the wand from, like, Wicked. There's something over here. There's athletics. 100% over here.
Watch your steps.
95%. Oh, okay. The fuck was that, everyone? Hopefully this book tells us something. No, it's a cracked vox. Oh, it is a book, essentially. Okay. Let's go ahead and... A furious male voice is coming from the old vox. This is Captain Trevor Durath calling the bullion. Get your asses back to the surface and get me out of here, you shit. My guts may be fused to my suit, but I'm not dead yet, no matter how much you wish it were otherwise. A moment later, the raging tone gives way to strangled rasping. Hey, can you hear me? Respond. I'll pay double. Just don't leave me here. Damn it. It was all going so well. We even figured out how to open the first sphere thanks to the pattern on the floor. Yeah. Who knew they'd be so much trouble with the second one? I didn't. They didn't either, cowards. The moment the beam was directed back, it was already lying in with my guts turned inside out. And they were running off with my goods. Oh, Emperor, you whore son. Why'd you leave me like that? I'm scared. Oh, yes. No doubt. No, I didn't want to die. I don't want to die not alone. Aren't you supposed to watch over your children? Quiet, you lot. Shut up already. I can't even hear myself. The recording is silent for a few moments. All you can hear is the sound of someone pounding the shell of a void suit with a recording device. I'm cold. I wonder if I'll die from lack of oxygen or my organs will give out earlier. The damned gods, the damned Imperium. In the end, you will all serve the true masters. The human speak gradually deteriorates into indecipherable mixture of howling and crackling sounds. Sick. Human skeleton is curled up in an unnatural position. It is inside the voice suit, and a hole burned right through it. Someone has carved a strange pattern in the floor. You see lines. Fog descends over you. This seems like some shit I don't want to fuck with. And I certainly don't want to fuck it with everyone having wounds. So we're going to go ahead and just return to the void ship right quick-a-dickly. But we'll be right back. I probably shouldn't fuck with this at all. But curiosity killed the E-kitten. Am I right, boys? All right, let's go.
None shall stand in my
Let's
way.
go ahead and check out this path first here.
Watch out.
I was about to say, you find anything, boy? There remains an unknown structure haphazardly strewn about the plateau. Oh, there was goods here. I didn't even see that. Some Xenos goods. Cracked Xeno chest. Small chest from a strange material has no keyhole or any other openings. The murky crystal on the lid is cracked. It continues to glow inscrutably.
Your seneschal is always there for you. I won't tolerate weakness.
And then that was, if you didn't have a demolitions charge, you could go through there.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay. Take a look at the strange pattern is enough to send your mind reeling. Redirect the energy beam. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. And then we could do this. Uh-oh. Warp aberration. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one easily. Seems the pattern no longer works. Okay. So it seems like this one's already done, which makes sense that they said that they already did it. It was the second one that they had trouble with. So... like this? Am I stupid? I don't think I'm getting it. Aha! Look in the jaws. Ancient Force Sword. 1420. It's not better than Abelard's. Cleave Psychic Force. Whenever the wielder suffers energy, fire, power, or warp damage, the sword absorbs part of that damage, reducing it by 0% psi rating. The wielder gains 0% psi rating armor penetration for their next attack. Stacks. The sword deals an additional +0 psi rating damage. Most warriors prefer swords for they provide more flexibility on the battlefield against close somethings. Okay, that seems like a sword that would be good for if
Follow my lead.
Heinrich's, because he's the only one that has a melee weapon and a psi rating. Nobody else really does. So maybe, yes, maybe Heinrich's my boy. He does have this, Will to Live, with an Inferno pistol. I do like that he has the, because he does have the dual weapon stuff, right? Pretty sure. Oh, his psi rating is 0 anyway. Gives the psyker access to new psychic powers. It also intensifies damaging psychic powers. Wait, so she's got a psi rating of 1 from the unsanctioned psyker. I don't think anybody else has a psi rating. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. Was that all there was to it? I guess. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna look for. I'll tell you that much. And again, scan here. Okay, we got some adamantine for 2. We have 5, but we don't have any extractums, so it's fine. This Lone Mountain chain is composed entirely of a mineral with a shiny mirror-like surface. The mineral itself, it has no particular value for production, but its properties make this place incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliantly reflected in the many surfaces of the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches, and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear, starry nights when aurora trails dance in the sky. The enraptured crew have asked the Lord Captain's permission to visit this remarkable place. Yeah, let's grant them shore leave. Shore leave passed without incident. The ship's officers talked about it for weeks afterwards. Lady Cassia spent a great deal of time in the Mirror Mountains. One cannot say whether it was in awe or contemplation. Upon her return to the ship, she spent several days in her quarters in front of her easel, but the canvas remained unmarked. Aww. Poor girl. Anyway, let's go fight these ships. Hello! Persuasion. As soon as you draw close to the unknown ships, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting asteroids tightly encircling you. Captain Xantha Laboche offers a mocking greeting and proposition. You can buy your way out of this, but the price must be to her soul's satisfaction. The outrageous suggestion sends your crew into a fury. You are in a no-win scenario. You can enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay you to save your skin, sacrificing only your pride. So we can pay off the pirates. We can lie and say you don't have anything to pay with, which is hilarious. Coercion, 80%. Inform the pirates that daring to threaten a rogue trader will not go unpunished. Attack the nameless first ship first to gain the upper hand. Willpower, 80%. Order the navigator to flee through the warp. We're gonna persuade. Captain Leboche makes her displeasure quite apparent, but admits that killing penniless rogue traders isn't her style. The nameless ship retreat swiftly into the warp, leaving you alone. Hilarious. Actually hilarious. Penniless rogue traders is such an oxymoron. Let's see what we have here. So we do have this here, but we also have this here. Ooh, I didn't expect that, actually. And then what is this? This is an uncharted system. Well, I said we're going here, so I guess this can wait. Go ahead and travel this way. Lord Captain, we received an astropathic message from Dargonis. Achilles Scanladar reports the Xeno raids against the merchant ship in the silence of Margaret Sturberger. Coordinates of a hypothetical contact have been forwarded to the crew. If you wish to support your subjects and fight back against the Xenos personally, we must hurry. It is unlikely that the merchant's ship will be able to resist the enemies of humanity for long. During the period designated as the night shift in the air throughout the ship suddenly turned stale. Those who were awake reported feeling incredibly tired. Those who were asleep later reported having horrible nightmares. The Xenos, Yolette, one of the Lord Captain's personal retinue, was found delirious in one of the ship's bays. She was screaming in her unholy language, her arms raised high above her head, as if she was trying to keep the sky from falling. The enforcers were unable to free her from her trance. Two who attempted to move Yolette were attacked and died instantly. The Xenos regained awareness about 10 hours later. She explained that she had seen her homeworld of Prodach collapsing around her, and she had been the only one able to hold up its walls. She added to that no monkey should ever touch her again without permission, and that in the future, she would deal with the call of the warp on her own. The Immaterium releases grasp for this time. Okay, but where is that contact? Dumped cargo. Find the seal. Dead man's chest. Where's my journal? That's not it. Silence of Mer Sigret. Where is that? Have I been there? Silence of Mer Sigret. This one. Yeah, I can do that. Let's go ahead and chart a new course. And then we're gonna pay to make this deadly. And then we're gonna make it unsafe. And we're gonna travel. Duty officer reported an incident in the shuttle bay repair bay. A security team was dispatched in response to a distress signal, but when they arrived, they discovered that the shuttle repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow, every crew member now had an identical twin, but each assured the enforcers that they were the real one. The enforcers immediately opened fire, killing everyone in the bay. The duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for their vigilance and efficiency. Ship left the hostile Immaterium and returned to real space. All right. So a little distraction here. Got the Drukhari void ships here. Have I been here? Scan is required. Okay, we'll scan after. I haven't been to any of these worlds. But let's go ahead and help out a brother. And then we'll see what happens from here.
I stand ready to serve you and the
All right.
Imperium, Lord Captain.
Damn straight, girly. Holy shit, this is cool. Anyway, where are our... Oh my god. Immortality denied destroyer. So there's 5. There's 5 guys. Oh, this is the guy we're saving. Okay. So we got a Last Hatred frigate, Last Hatred frigate, and we got some destroyers. We're gonna go for the destroyers first. We're gonna go here, so we can hit him with that. I think we're gonna do this.
This one's going down.
Hey, that's a pretty fucking solid hit. And then we're gonna go ahead and shoot the torpedoes here. Hey, we got a unavailable. And why is it still whatever, my bob? Let's go and increase our range here. No line of sight on the target. This ability cannot be used again this turn. Okay.
Fire the lance batteries.
That was a good shot. I think we ended there. Now we wait a bajillion gajillion years for everyone to come in and attack everyone. Yeah, come right up. Good one. Okay, that's actually perfect if I can get my people over there. My missiles. That's fine. Never mind. They're taking care of it. What is this again? I don't remember. Four. I'm assuming they're gonna warp out of here. Holy shit. Heartless doing fucking work, bro. God damn. Yeah, my missiles are fucking incapable of doing anything now. Well,
Annihilate them.
let's go ahead and shoot them right here then. Go ahead and try to hit this guy for as much as we can.
This one's going down.
We're doing a decent amount of damage there. Everything else is good. You pussy. really fucking hurt him. Oh, you're kind of gay for that. Oh, you're super gay for that. Flew right by me completely. 3. What is this? Damn it. Gas and dust cloud.
Another enemy sundered by the void.
Oh, good. That was a bad guy. Oh, okay, cool. Hello. Goodbye. Did that even hit him? I feel like that did no damage. Well, if that's the case here, we're gonna do a big swingy. We're gonna be doing a big 180.
Set the course.
Yoink. We're gonna do that. Would this be better? Not really. I think we just go there and end our turn. Could redo our shields here. He's being a little bitch. Little pussy. 2 turns left. So they're out of here. Epic. Oh, and look at that. I immediately get to go again. Ya bitch. Lamau. Get fucked. Loser. Excellent. All right. A new message from Master Scalander, Lord Captain. This time, he is not reporting yet another attack against the alleged location of one of the Xenos leaders. Archie's aides have reported that said leader will be heading an attack on the paradise world of Grantis. There's one catch. The planet belongs to Caglios Winterscale, another rogue trader. Master Scalander noted in his message that responding to a distress call is unlikely to be considered an incursion into somebody else's territory. The governor of Grantis will most likely send out a call for aid the moment the raid begins, and if your void ship happens to be nearby, no one will question your reasons for landing. Excellent. Thank you. Good. Oh, a merchant ship. Oh, I can talk to the merchant ship. Oh, excellent. They gave me a shotgun. 24 to 36 is crazy. Love that for us. Lord Captain, we have received a Vox message from the rescued vessel. The ship's command sends their inordinate thanks for your assistance and reports that the shuttle has been dispatched to deliver something to our ship. It seems the captain has decided to personally thank you for saving his hide. As soon as the transfer takes place, the ship will depart the system. I imagine they are worried about the integrity of their whole riddled bucket and want to get as far away from this perilous system as they can. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's check out the stuff here. Some plasteel, 2 plasteel, don't need that. Let's go ahead and repair our ship for 1 scrap. That's fine. Nothing here, just some XP. Anything here? Okay, we got some phlogiston. 5 phlogiston. That's good. We already have 5. And then let's see what this is. Oh, the mechanism fragment. Okay, we're getting a ton of those. Don't know what they are or what they're for or whatever, but I'll take them. Promethium. And then another one here. A focusing lens. Fire range of lance weapons is reduced by 5%, by 5, but their damage is increased by 30%. Interesting. Go ahead and take a look here. Void ship management. Is that one of these? We'll slap it on there and see what's up. So this is a lance weapon. Torpedo tubes, this is a lance weapon. So it's reduced by 5, but it's greatly, but 30% increase to damage. Okay, but now let's chart new courses here. Now where the fuck is that world? It was this, right? Hiding from the law. Fair trade? No. That's not it. No, a gift for Jade, Jedman's chest. No. No. Eldarian Distress. Maybe it's a rumor or a contract? Football. Damn. So we get 4 profit factor for 4 weapons and 4... We'll take that. That's all of our weapons, unfortunately. We can get 4 people, which we have 10 of. For promethium and chemicals, which we have a lot of. So I don't think that's good. We minus 2 profit factor for that. Okay, this is just straight up pass a check, and then we get all this. Okay, sick. Profit factor 3 for 5 and 5 of that, which I don't think so. People 4 for 2 profit factor. I'll take that. But I think that's it, right? Yeah. So I have 70 profit factor. I could just... go back to the bridge and then trade with everyone and then spend that profit factor would be good, I guess, for the materials. So we have 70. Let's talk to the janitress here. Oh. Contact the curiosity merchants. Needs new equipment and replace a painting. No, so I would like to order this, and then let's go ahead and go here. So we have all this. Accept. Simple staff. Executioner Mall. So, who do we have a lot with? The Explorators. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a ton of stuff here. Ooh, they've got an arc rifle, which doesn't do as much damage. Okay. So we got the self-calibrating goggles. The wearer's successful single attack inflicts stun on the target for 1 round. If the target fails a willpower resistance test. Got a power axe. Has bleeding. Invigorating resolve. Whenever the wearer and allies in a 2-cell radius gain momentum, they also gain temporary wounds. That's cool. Heavy plasma gun. Sick. Slick body glove. Ooh, that's really good. Love that for us. Body glove grants the wearer plus 20% dodge against enemies with perception lower than the wearer. Okay. and then a Vox beacon. If the wearer is an overseer, if the wearer is an overseer, their first overseer archetype ability in the round costs 0 AP. Go ahead and grab all these. Go ahead and go to the reputation. Select tradable. Trade. Now we've got a ton. Holy shit. Oh, we've got everything. I didn't even need to go beyond 21. Sure. And it's 70 profit factor, which is exactly what we needed. Oh, hell yeah. So we literally bought everything from them. So we got the arc rifle. We got the bead of concentration. The wearer gains an additional +1 AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer has not moved. Stacks up to 5 times. Ooh, that'd be super good for your let. Improved injector. This grants +2 temporary wounds from combat stimulants. The first use of any combat stimulant per turn costs 0 AP. 5 stun grenades. The deadly repeater. Ooh, this is actually a better sniper rifle and it's las. Damn. That's pretty good. Visor and of inevitability. Whenever the wearer inflicts a damage over time effect, they gain +1 stack of inevitability effect. As soon as the wearer gains 10 stacks of inevitability, they deal 5 direct damage to all enemies suffering from any damage over time effects, and all stacks of inevitability are removed. That's cool. That'd be good for, what's her dick? Cabela. After using run and gun, the wearer gains +15% cover efficiency when in cover for 1 round. A heavy shield. Excellent. +1 deflection. A +6% parry. That's sick. Heavy emergency cutter. Each attack with the saw increases the wielder's critical hit damage by 2%. This bonus stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Why would you want this? Especially that far in advance. Focus melt-a-gun. 70% armor penetration with 25 to 32. That's actually insane. An Temptus Carapace. 65 for armor deflection. +10%, +10 toughness for world property. Heavy armor proficiency. Let's go ahead and buy all available. Okay. We're good there. We don't have anything else to buy from him. So, let's start working on someone else here. The Imperial Navy, maybe? Ah, yes, they have all the ship stuff. They have a bunch of ship stuff. We only need to get to level 14 with them, but we need a profit factor of 127. So we can only get up to level 8 here. So let's see if we can do that. No, we cannot. We get up to level 6. Okay. Well, we got these torpedoes. 19 damage warheads versus our 22, so that's not good. Lathe pattern B2 engine. 12 speed, along with strong accelerating and braking. But ours is 12 speed with strong... In addition, it grants +3 additional void movement points when ramming. So ours is better. We have this battery, plasma battery, long-range broadside plasma macro cannons, firing 3 shots with 21 damage each. That's actually better than one of our things. Well, is it? Oh, these are long-range broadside cannons. Ooh, I didn't even realize. The other two are short-range. Interesting. Flak ammo arsenal allows flak shots to be fired from kinetic macro cannons. A flak shot deals 15 damage to each target within a 3x3 area. Assault ceramite void ship plating. Caramite. Plating protects the vessel from harm, negating 9 points of damage on the 4 and 5 on all other sides. So not very good. Medium range lance weapon dealing 60 to 70 damage. Firing in a wide arc. Interesting. Thunder Strike macro cannons. Short range dorsal macro cannon, which fires 2 shots dealing 21 damage each. Not very good. Provides 95 points of protection for each sector. This amount is doubled against enemy blast attacks. So this is better shield. Short range broadside macro cannons, which fire 4 21 shots. So that's better than the one we have. Everything else is fine. Go and buy all that's available. Arsenal flak shots. Ooh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. Love that. You fill your flagship's arsenal with various ammunitions that enhance the capabilities of the flagship's weapons. Flak ammo arsenal allows you to use special flak projectiles with macro cannons. These projectiles have explosive warheads that deal area damage in 1 cell radius around the selected cell. Flak shots are especially efficient against enemy torpedoes and small wings of aircraft. Cool. So that's cool. So we got some ship stuff. Let's go ahead and select all that we can here. Now we're level 7. So we can get that. We do have the discount from her. Discount of 5. But I mean, we can buy everything she owns up to level 21. That's crazy. Got some grenades, some pirate chainmail, which isn't very good. Impulse boots. Whenever the wearer makes a melee area attack, they gain +2 movement and 6 critical hit chance. Lasts until the end of the round. That'd be good for Cabela, I think. Maybe. Auto pistol, not very good. Industrial hammer, not very good. Brinkwalker pendant. The wearer can move without provoking opportunity attacks as long as they have less than 50% wounds. Acid spitter. Oh, it's a Weber. No, thank you. Staff of Endless Flame. That's super good. Holy shit. That's crazy good. Okay. So let's go ahead and see where else here. So we got these guys here. Go ahead and select tradable. I'm not going to get much out of this. Yeah, we don't even... But we can get all their stuff up to level 15. And then these guys... We can get... Oh, this is Vladam. We don't have anything tradable, though. Unfortunately. Cargo? Oh, cargo list. Oh, okay. Anyway. We can get the Commissar boots. Whenever the wearer chooses an ally as a target of their ability, the wearer immediately gets +4 MP. The target ally gains +4 MP at the start of the ally's next turn. That's pretty good. Peripheral visor. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage, they gain +1 resolve until the end of combat. That's really good for what's-her-face. Cassia. A hex rifle, which does a ton of damage, which might actually be better than... Oh, but it's a Drukhari weapon. Might actually be better than the needle gun that Cabela has. Okay. So that's all I wanted to do there. Now we go ahead and go back here, go to our contracts, and now we spend the profit factor here. We're down to 65 now. And we might as well do this. We've completed all our contracts, which is fine. Rumors. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that was perfectly played and perfectly planned. Now let's go ahead and look at our inventory here, because we did get some new shit. We did get some new stuff, and it's going to be all the way down at the bottom here. So we did get this new sniper rifle for us. It is a las rifle, but it's super cool. It's not as good as the arc rifle still, but you know, it happens. So let's go ahead and go through and see. We got this cracked Xeno chest. So we got this shotgun. Let's go ahead and see if that's better than the shotgun here. 18 to 22. I think it is. 24 to 36. Sick. I love that he can wield two-handed shotguns with one hand. That's so cool. We got this here. We got the sword, Elite Chain Sword, which I don't think is any better than what she has here. 15 to 19. 14. Oh, it actually is better than Enver Chain Sword. By just a bit. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out. That's good. Needle Rifle. She still can't wield this, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and keep it here. So the Sanctioned Staff has Emperor's Wrath. Let's take a look at that. Everyone adjacent to the target cell suffers 1 to Siren staff power level damage. Damage dealt by this attack to allies is reduced by the allies' resolve. So it's not very good. Honestly. Not very good. Executioner's Maul is actually better than the Bloody Sacrament, which is crazy. But it's only 1. So we are going to go do this and then do this. Yeah, and they're both better that way. Okay. This is the successful single target attack inflicts stunned if they fail a willpower. That'd be good for her. Those look stupid as all hell. Power Axe is worse. Whenever the wearer, an ally gains momentum. Okay. Heavy plasma gun. 20 to 25 with 45 armor penetration. Is that better than what he has here? 22 to 30. So no. It is super ain't. Crazy. The slick body glove. We're definitely putting that on Wilbur here. For 40% damage. And he gets his cool cloak back. He gets his cool regular outfit back. The one that started it all. Vox Beacon for the Overseer. Let's go ahead and throw that bitch on. That's every archetype ability is 0 at the cost. So this is for your Let. Yeah, we don't need the +10 to Imperium lore and commerce. So let's go ahead and move that there. This here, improved injector, we don't need. Hunting rifle, we don't need. Well, it is better than the other one, technically. But it isn't Drukari, and it is Laz. Visor of Inevitability. Damage over time. I forgot about that. Might be good. Inflicts a damage over time effect, which we don't really do a lot of. Do you have anything there? Coercion. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put it on you then. Because you have the bleed with the shotgun. After using run and gun, you get more, which I think you can just put on immediately. Heavy shield, 30% block chance, plus other shit. Hell yeah, that looks sick. Don't need that. The melt-a-gun. Who has melt-a-gun stuff? It was you, right? Jay has melt-a-gun stuff? No. Who has melt-a-gun stuff? You have melt-a-gun stuff. So this is just straight up better for you. Oh, it's two-handed. I don't know about that then. Does Argenta have melt-a-weapon? Oh, you have melt-a-weapons too. This actually does more damage than the plasma. That's actually crazy. We'll go ahead and throw that on you. And in Argenta, can you use plasma? You cannot. That's fine. Why do you have the fucking needle gun and the shotgun? Anyway. This heavy armor is definitely going on him, I believe. 65, yeah. Plus 10 toughness. Sick. Love that for you. We have all this stuff for the ship. We have this pirate chainmail, 50. Medium armor. So you use light armor. You use light armor. Well, I could actually probably put this on you. No, her stuff is better. Damn. Okay. Medium armor here. Do you wear medium armor? You wear light armor, but this is actually better than that. So we're going to put that on you. Do you wear medium armor? You wear light armor. But you can only wear Aldari stuff. Okay. And you wear medium armor. So this is way better for you. The pirate armor. We have these impulse boots. Melee area of attack. Let's go ahead and see if Bella can use those. I don't know what boots she has. Is dodge parried or scores a critical hit. The wearer gains plus 5 MP and does not provoke opportunity attacks until the end of their turn. That's pretty good. I think that's better. What about Avalard? What are your boots? Double the resolve bonus that allies gain from the wearer's unyielding beacon ability. That is very specific. Industrial hammer, not very good. The wearer can move without provoking opportunity attacks as long as they have... Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on him. Well, should we put that on her? Plus 10 strength. Plus 12 Medicaid. Gains melee attack. They regain plus 1 wound. These are all really good trinkets. I don't know. I don't even know where I got those. The Weber. The staff. Let's go ahead and see if she can equip the staff. She can't. They need pyromancy. So if I can put pyromancy on Cassia, I don't even know if she can, actually, now that I think about it. Because she's not technically a psyker, she's a navigator. Do you have pyromancy? You do not. Do you have pyromancy? You do not. You have biomancy. That's right. And then you have You have the psychic, you diviner, right? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just hold on to that then. Commissar boots, I think could be good on Wilbur or Cassia. Which I think I don't need the agility or athletics. Tactical resolve, that's right. We can put that on her, I think. Yeah, look at that. Grants the wearer +1 psi rating. She doesn't have a psi rating, and +15 to persuasion, which she doesn't need. So we're gonna put these on instead. Adira, do you have those goggles? What do those do? Lower warp. And then you have the helmet, which grants taunting scream, which is good. So I'll put it on her. Hey, that looks sick. Very spooky, scary. And then the Drukhari weapon. Do we want to put that on you? We can't. She's Aldari. That's right. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the void ship itself here. We have all these cool little trinkets here. So this is better than that, but I want to get that out of here anyway. This is a better shield. Short-range dorsal macro cannons. I want the lance. Somhammer lance battery. Medium range lance weapon dealing in a wide firing arc. So this is better than that. So that's good. Reducing 5 damage on each side and reducing damage dealt by internal fires by 50%. Flak ammo I can put on. What is this? Hull integrity +10. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put flak ammo in instead. This is the long broadside. So we need to do the Mars pattern. So we want to do... Is this... Yeah. So we want to do that there. This... Plasma drive, 12 speed. Okay. But it's worse. Torpedoes are worse. Godsbane lance weapon. It's literally the same thing. Oh. It literally is the same thing. I didn't even realize. We have 2 of them. Okay. 7 points of damage on port and starboard and 3 points on the fore and aft. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're good there. Okay. So everything's all gravy. I don't know where that... I don't know where that planet is. That is going to be requesting the winter scale. Ah, it's right here. Okay. Well, I should really write this shit down. So we could go to Durangus. Get all that. Inform the prefect of the inspection outcome. Arrange a reception for the Navis Novalite on Durangus. We can do that, because that's our priority, pretty much. What is this button? And then we can go back here, here, here. We can do this. Find the seal on Janus. And then we can go here, here. Or vice versa. And it mainly going to the nameless star. Yeah. For now, we're just going to go back this way and go up. We got a little distracted, but hey, it happens. This game's huge. But for now, I'm going to call it there. Oh, man. Fun times. Okay. Well, we got a lot of stuff this episode. We got some cool weapons. A big dingy-doo. Whatever this big thingy is. We got that. Whatever. Anyway. Not important, apparently. But yeah. We got a lot done. I'll see you in the next one.